First carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The All-Pro safety Eric Berry in on the stop.
Brings up second and
play fake. It's Fitzpatrick. Forced out to his left. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On third down, Fitzpatrick. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them.
Taking about the 16. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10.
Not boring. No, this isn't going to be boring.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
What do you mean, what?
Here's
I did not
Tua. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I did not.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Said not boring.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Dancing to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. And again, it's Tagovailoa.
Oh, no.
But it's intercepted. Picked up at the 48. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
First down, Atlanta.
Mixon on the toss right.
Oh.
He's got some breathing room. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
Falcons 7, Vikings nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Yard line just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now Tua. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
Oh my goodness, who is that?
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striking down at the 47-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it,
thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Bear in mind they had 2 interceptions last week, but that was in 4 quarters. They've got 2 here in the first quarter alone.
And the unsung people in this streak, the pass rushers, because most of the time, they're the ones that affect things in the pocket for a quarterback, trying to throw the football, rushing them, getting them off their spot, harassing them, and that allows the defensive backs, the linebackers to swoop in and make the picks downfield.
They're swooping.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
On 2nd down, Tua. He'll try and set up the screen. It's
Are you
complete.
kidding?
Nothing on the
Let your
screen that
pop.
time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
The 40-yard line.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41.
The ball carrier.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And the open receiver, it's Robert Williams. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
Ruggs.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
All right! All right! Let's go, Ruggs!
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are
Let's
an extra
go,
point away from
Ruggs.
tying this thing up. And he'll bang that one through.
That was a little too much. You could have just, like, I don't know, but, like,
So
I'll take
leave it
it.
at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10. At their
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 to score as they begin 1st and 10. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down. 2nd quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And 3 yards there takes them to the 45.
28, Joe Mixon.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Fitzpatrick. Now Fitzpatrick, it's out. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
They go play action. Fitzpatrick. This This is Johnson. He's got it. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46. Rolling to his right. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, Fitzpatrick again. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 31-yard line. Really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense. As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward, and he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Tua. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
45-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football. He's taken down. In on the sack, the former Buckeye, Tyquan Lewis, eluding the pressure right. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And
that was so weird. I thought he fumbled.
Excellent play there on 3rd down.
I
Give
thought
him
he
25
fumbled. That was
yards.
really weird.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Under pressure, and he will go down.
We getting fast.
38. Dean Lowry. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. And set up the screen to Mixon. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
No, who's this kicker?
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal.
No way.
This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. And this is good. He
Wow.
got just enough to clear the crossbar
Wow.
as he drops it in from long distance. So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway.
Oh,
and it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Tua going to throw.
thank goodness I got hit. That was actually really good that I got hit.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That was actually
it's a pickup
really
of 17 and a first down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. They'll find Everett there, complete. Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
But after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Can't move. I literally my controller, it's not letting me do anything.
Accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Jacobs from the gun. Tackle made by Marcus Golden.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally.
Straight isn't working. I can't even call a timeout. I'm going to pause it and unpause it. See if that works.
Make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Oh my goodness,
and they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. This will be caught inside the 10. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They go with Jacobs. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Expected from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. Now a toss to the left for Jacobs.
Oh,
and he'll get this one down to about the
Jacobs
10-yard
had a
line.
hole.
Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Tua sets up to pass it. Being chased out left. He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Credit that sack to Marcus Davenport.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open. Left him nowhere to go with the football. Had to absorb the sack.
For the field goal. A 31-yard line.
And the 13-year man puts it through, and that will knot us up at 10. So they come away from this opening drive in the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
Deontay Johnson on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost have to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Ball carrier. The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw is Fitzpatrick. He'll buy some time right.
No!
That's complete.
No, Lowry. Why is my whole
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. A 1st down throw for Fitzpatrick. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A toss left. Mixon. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss. 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
7 yards.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
Okay.
A big spot now for Steven Gostkowski. This to break our 4th quarter tie.
There's no way. No.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. You talk about a big kick under pressure in the 4th quarter. I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was
yards.
Not only does it show the faith that they have in him, but also remember, if they miss that one, they're giving up the ball near midfield, so they have to be very confident that he's going to put that one to the post.
Lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Let's go,
Touchdown, Vikings. The kick return touchdown goes for 27 yards. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. They had just relinquished the lead on the field goal. Ensuing kickoff, they get that lead right back.
So does this come under the heading of you can't keep a good team down?
There you go.
I mean, I'm with you on that one. Just to be able to break back immediately. Not down at all. No heads down after giving up the lead. And coming right back at them. And a special team score, that's like gold in a coach's manual.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this field.
Oh, guys!
The Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Jones in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Off the play fake here, Fitzpatrick.
Let's go!
He's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot. No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They run it with Jacobs, and he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. But they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
That's a gain of
frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
To throw is Tua. Lots of screen pass. That's complete. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
4th down.
Here's Sam Cook now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
21-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Recognize that
play. All the time.
Recognize
they know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They tried to take a shot there on second down, and that leaves him because of the incompletion. A very tricky 3rd and 10.
And with a time situation, you would expect them to try and get it all in this one play, but there's still enough time that if you can take something shorter, gain some yardage, make it a more manageable 4th down if you need to.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Here's Fitzpatrick.
Go!
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Fitzpatrick. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly.
Shoot.
This is taken in. It's complete. 20. 10.
No way.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Now this will make it into the end zone. Well, he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
With the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the intended receiver, but now it'll be 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Tagovailoa. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Tua on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. And they'll indeed take a knee. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. The Falcons in victory formation as they take a knee.
Today's final score.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, you know, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a